The coffee's cold, and so is the video. You're watching Beaver Boy. So basically, I'm gonna be blunt. I just got Need for Speed, and I like it. And that's what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be about Need for Speed. If you didn't tell by the title. Alright. Numero uno. Graphics. Graphics look really good if you're nighttime. Daytime, they look alright. They look like Payback. They haven't really improved that. But nighttime looks really good. That's what you guys are seeing right now. Numero 2. They said that they would be changing up like how the cars drive. They didn't change it all that much. It still feels like Payback. Pretty much brake to drift, but it feels a little bit more realistic, which is a good thing. The cars do drive really good, except if you want to go anywhere other than straight. What I mean by that is, it's good if you want to drift, alright? But like, if you want to, actually take a corner without drifting, it's kind of difficult. Now, this could change later in the game because I just got the game last night, but this is what I've noticed over the past, 10 races I've done. Numero 3. Customization, like many things in Heat, is a little bit more polished than it was in Payback. You can change the exhaust note, which I really like. You can add wide bodies and all that to your car. Right now I'm driving the 180SX. It's pretty much a 240 here in the States, except it's Japanese and right-hand drive. This is the first car I've gotten in the game. You get to choose between a couple of them, but the other ones were A, I've already driven in another Need for Speed game, or B, other cars were cooler than it. So I choose the 180 because I like Japanese cars and it's right-hand drive, so that's pretty lit. Back to customization. So one of my favorite customizations in this game, which you can see on the 180 that I'm driving, is you can change a heck ton. Like, you can change the front bumper, which, alright, except if you're like me and you're really into Japanese cars, you realize that that is not the stock bumper. That's the freaking Sylvia bumper, which is different because it doesn't have pop-up headlights. It's stuff like that though, like the finer details. I do like that stuff and I do appreciate it. But, it'd be cooler if there were even more customizations. It's a Need for Speed game, It needs a really heck ton of customizations and stuff, which there are in the game, don't get me wrong, but just I'd like to see a little bit more because some of the customizations are the same from past Need for Speed games. Numero 4. Don't expect this game to be amazing right off the bat. It's been only a week or so after its launch. In many EA games, I'm looking at you, Battlefield 5, in 4, in Hardline, pretty much any Battlefield after Battlefield 3. So it's buggy. I have noticed some glitches and stuff to in the shop. Some of the people start popping in and out. Pretty much takes you out of the game, and that can be annoying sometimes. The game has crashed once, but it really hasn't done it since, which is a good thing. All games crash once in a while, so no real big news there. And numero 5, should you buy the game? In my expert racing opinion, I'd say that you should wait a little bit, maybe 3 months, to let the game be a little bit more fixed. It's definitely nowhere near what Fallout 76 was. That game was unfinished and trash the moment it was released. Although I have heard that it is a little bit better now, which is good. But I don't have the game anymore. I sold it for obvious reasons. I think that you should just wait a little bit. I do think if you are into racing games, especially into like Fast and Furious, that's a movie, not a racing game, but who cares? But yeah, if you're into Fast and Furious and all that, I think you should get the game. It gives off like Fast and Furious vibes, which all Need for Speed games do. I mean, it's a product of its time. So yeah, buy the game if you like racing games. Don't if you don't. Now you know what you're getting yourself into if you do. So this has been Beaver Boy, and I am out, y'all. 2 videos in 1 month. This is crazy, bruh. See y'all next video. Goodbye.